Happy New Year! Let's start our journey through the universe. Have you ever wondered if we are alone in the universe? A question that tickles the curiosity of many, isn't it? The universe, my friends, is a vast, sprawling expanse of cosmic wonder, its limits stretching far beyond our wildest imaginations. It's a celestial canvas painted with countless galaxies, each brimming with billions of stars, and around those orbit millions upon millions of planets. Yet, despite the mind-boggling numbers, we find ourselves asking, is there any other planet out there like ours? A place that harbors life? The answer isn't as simple as you might expect. Yes, there are planets out there, many of them, but not all are fit for life as we know it. Today, we delve into the story of a unique planet, a world that seems to defy all odds, a place where existence itself is a paradox. Let's take a trip to a planet so horrific that it challenges the very concept of life and survival. This planet, located in a distant corner of our universe, is a realm of extreme conditions. It's a world where the unimaginable becomes reality. The temperatures are so high that metals would melt like ice cream on a hot summer day. The air is so dense that you would feel like you're swimming rather than walking. And the atmospheric pressure? It's like having an elephant stand on your chest every second of every day. In such an environment, one might think it impossible for life to exist. But what if life, as we understand it, isn't the only form of life? What if there are organisms out there that have adapted to such hostile conditions, creatures that have evolved to survive in environments that would be deadly to us? Imagine a world where every day is a fight for survival, where the very air you breathe could kill you. Welcome to the most horrific planet in the universe. In the darkness of space, there is a planet that could be straight out of a horror story. Imagine a world where the mere act of existing is a challenge. A place where the very air you breathe is not just devoid of the life-giving oxygen we take for granted, but is instead a lethal cocktail of poisonous gases. This is no fantasy, but a bitter reality of a corner in our vast universe. Picture a planet where the surface temperature is so extreme that it makes the hottest day on Earth seem like a winter's chill. Here, the ground simmers at temperatures that could melt lead. A world where the sun does not bring light and warmth, but only adds to the unbearable heat. The atmosphere is not the comforting blanket we know, but a thick, toxic smog that chokes out any hope of life. A miasma of carbon dioxide, sulfuric acid, and other deadly gases swirls in a perpetual storm, obscuring the planet's surface from the prying eyes of our telescopes. Now, if the extreme temperatures and poisonous atmosphere weren't enough to make this planet the stuff of nightmares, let's add the coup de grace. Deadly radiation. Imagine a place where cosmic rays bombard the surface relentlessly. A land where every second, every moment, you're exposed to a lethal dose of radiation. This is an environment that not just inhibits life, but actively seeks to destroy it. But this isn't the end of our deathly tale. This planet also experiences extreme gravitational forces, enough to crush any object to a fraction of its original size. The very ground is a shifting, roiling mass of molten rock and metal, making any form of stable existence impossible. This is a world where every moment is a struggle, where death is always just a breath away. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the hostile environments that exist beyond our little blue dot. Yet it also underscores the vast diversity of our universe, a place where even the most inhospitable conditions can be found. In this inhospitable environment, could life find a way? It's a question that has intrigued scientists and space enthusiasts alike for decades. When we gaze upon the harsh realities of this horrific planet, we can't help but wonder, could any form of life possibly endure here? Let's ponder over the organisms on our home planet, Earth, that thrive under extreme conditions. We call them extremophiles, creatures that have adapted to survive in environments that would be lethal to most other life forms. There are microorganisms that can withstand freezing temperatures in the Antarctic. bacteria that thrive in the scalding waters of deep-sea hydrothermal vents, and even creatures that can survive in the vacuum of space. So, if life can exist in these extreme corners of Earth, could there not be a chance for life on this horrific planet? The conditions may be unimaginably brutal, but nature has a way of surprising us. Consider, for instance, the possibility of chemosynthetic organisms. On Earth, these creatures survive not on sunlight but on the energy derived from chemical reactions. In the pitch-black depths of the ocean, they found a way to live without the sun's comforting rays. Could a similar form of life evolve on this planet, perhaps harnessing energy from its violent storms or scorching temperatures? On the other hand, we might consider the possibility of life forms built, not of carbon like us, but of silicon or some other element abundant on this planet. Silicon-based life is a staple of science fiction, but who's to say it's not a reality on a planet so drastically different from our own? The question of life on this horrific planet stirs the imagination, but it also underscores a profound truth about life itself. On a planet where every second is a battle against the elements, life would need to be resilient, adaptable, and incredibly tough. So, what have we learned about our horrific planet? Let's take a moment to reflect. We've through the bleak solitude of the cosmos to encounter a world so hostile, so utterly inhospitable, that it defies our every conception of life as we know it. This is a place where the very air sears the lungs, where the ground is a molten nightmare, and where the skies rain not with water, but with acid. It's a world that makes human survival an impossibility, a stark reminder of our fragility in the face of the universe's raw power. Yet, we cannot completely dismiss the of life existing there. If there are indeed organisms that have adapted to such extreme conditions, they would be unlike anything we've ever known. In the vastness of the universe, this planet stands as a reminder of the incredible diversity of worlds out there and the terrifying possibilities that they might hold. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like and subscribe.